Hey everybody, what's going on? Today is going to be part 4 of my garage restoration playlist or project or whatever you want to call it. This episode is going to be about putting down an epoxy floor coating. The epoxy floor coating, first off, it's more durable. Second, it looks a lot better than bare concrete. And 3, it kind of acts as like a sealer for the concrete. And for those of you that are just tuning in, this garage before I got to it was covered in capping and cat piss. Anyway, I'm just trying to seal off everything by painting it and putting the garage epoxy down. But yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, so the first step that you have to take when doing this is you have to clean up the garage as much as possible. Sorry for the dirty camera. But yeah, so basically everything, if you saw my other videos, you would see that I had a bunch of stuff on the ground. So I basically I either threw it away or I put it up in the little storage things that I built in episode 3. But yeah, after you do that, you go ahead and you sweep and you try to get it as clean as possible. And then what you want to do is you want to go in and you want to power wash and like just kind of power sweep everything out. Okay, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be power washing this just because, well, my power washer is broken. For some reason it's leaking a ton. I don't know why, but when I turn it on, there's no pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off with a hose and just make sure I sweep it really well before moving on to the next step. Okay, so I wetted down the whole area, and then after you do that, one thing I did not mention before starting this, you want to make sure that there's no grease or oil on the floor. You can tell that by taking a thing of water and just pouring it on a certain area. And if it is oil or water, it should separate because oil does not mix with water. So anyway, I've done that. I've wetted it out and I pushed all the excess dirt and stuff that I could have out. So now you want to use the acid. It's called etching acid. I'm not sure what the actual acid is, but you want to use that mixed with your water in a plastic can, and you want to just lay it out on like it says a 10 by 10 area, and then scrub it like hell, and then rinse it out. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I got done etching it. Really not that big a difference. I'm sorry, my camera died while I was doing it, and I was just on a roll, so I don't have an extra battery anyway. But I'm gonna try to record this really fast. So, but anyway, there wasn't much change when I was scrubbing it. I didn't know what the heck was going on, but yeah, I put it down. I did what it said. I rinsed it out really good, and then I brushed it out like 3 different times, so there shouldn't be any excess moisture. 24 hours should be good enough to go and move on to the next step. But yeah, basically I got the heater up there cranked up to like 75 degrees. Gonna shut the door and let this dry overnight, and then I'll come back tomorrow and see what's going on. Alright, hey everybody, what's going on? It is the next day. I let this dry for 24 hours-ish. Probably more like 20, but that's alright. I'm gonna put it on anyway. You can sweep the floor and like no dust comes off, so that's good. I've had the heater going all night at 85. I just turned it off to make this clip. So the first step is to mix the 2 parts. So epoxy comes in 2 parts. Let me grab it. Okay, so you have part A and part B, and basically you add the 2 together, crust off and like peel off or whatever. That's probably still dirty as all heck. But yeah, so I'm gonna mix it and then I'll let it wait for a little bit and I'll get back to you. I didn't realize that the two parts, they came in, they were 2 gallons like overall. So that this one is the base, and so that's the actual color, and this one is called the activator, and it's just, I don't really know anything about it, but that's the activator, that's the base. But overall, that was 2 gallons of stuff, and I didn't have anything to put 2 gallons in that was clean. So basically, okay, check this out. What I did was I took this old watering pail, like right, you see the spout right there? So I took this old watering pail and just lined it with a trash bag. And that's my 5-gallon bucket that it said I needed. So lesson learned, definitely read the instructions before you start, or otherwise you're gonna get chaotic, just like that. Okay, so I got a 4x4 area-ish, and then I got the decorative chips right here. One thing that I was thinking that if you throw it up in the air, and then let them sprinkle down, they'll even out as best they can. So I'm just gonna put some down, and hopefully it looks good. And boom, that's what it looks like now that it's done. It's kind of hard for the camera to pick this up, but that's kind of what it looks like. Got the first block done. I don't know how much of the other ones I'm going to record just because it is, hold on. Get the focus here. Okay, so I'm like halfway done, and I basically did what will be my mom's side, like her side of the garage first. But yeah, it looks pretty good if you ask me. I know it really doesn't come up on camera, but just having the gray, and holy crap, on camera that gray matches pretty much perfectly right there. But yeah, it's off a little bit, but like it's really not even, like I did a pretty good job of color matching those. And as far as I know, as far as the walls go, it's like physically impossible for me to paint them now because I'd have to step on the wet epoxy, which I can't do. So sadly, I kind of wish I would have painted them, but it's too late now. So unless maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so that's a quick update, and I'll finish her up. Boom, just like that, it's all done. That took way longer than expected, but I think it came out pretty good. Let me grab you guys here. Hold on a minute. Oh, got you caught. So bam, that's what it looks like, all nice and done. It's really weird. Oh, focus, please. Thank you. But anyway, I only used one box in the box. Okay, sorry about that last clip, guys. My camera died right when I was about to finish, but it's been a really long time since that last clip, probably a couple weeks. As you can see, I got a lot of my stuff in here. Well, not a lot. I got a lot of the shelving in. But yeah, the floor has actually held up really well. I've already dropped a lot of stuff on it. Where are they? The one thing I don't like is that those pits that I had in the concrete before, those just love to attract debris and stuff, and it's hard to sweep out of. But other than that, I'd say the epoxy floor is a great success. If I had to redo it, I would definitely work on throwing the flakes evenly, because as you can see, there are definitely like some bare spots compared to others, especially right here. I like ran out of chip. So right here, there's like no chips whatsoever. Right there, yeah, you see it? But that's all right. It's just a decoration. It's not like it helps anything. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed or have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, I think the next video should be probably building a workbench, like a 6-foot heavy-duty workbench. So check that out if you're interested. Otherwise, see you later.